I've made a lot of videos in New York City talking about the skate parks, mostly positive, but there are a few here and there sprinkled in that were kind of negative. Now I know obviously if you're someone who disagrees with my negative opinion, then it's gonna cause a little stir inside, and recently I finally got called out for it. I was skating this new spot I found. It's this perfect waxed curb, and I was enjoying my time isolated, doing skateboarding maneuvers and what so on and so forth. When all of a sudden, a man came up jogging next to me, saw me, and I could tell that he noticed who I was. He was an older gentleman, probably around 35, 40-ish. As he's running backwards like this, he's jogging, he takes off his headphones and he goes, "Yo, Fat Kid Skate Park, it's not that bad." And I was like, ¿Qué pasa? I made a video called 3 skate parks that I will not go to in New York City, and Fat Kid Skate Park was one of them. There was a really bad incident there where people were getting jumped, people were being threatened to get stabbed and chased around and got their skateboard stolen, and it was a complete melee catastrophe. A friend of mine was in the mix of all of that, and when he messaged me, I was like, well, I'm never gonna go there again, bro, because I felt bad for the homie who almost got stabbed. So we continued to talk as he was running backwards, and he was like, "It's not that bad, dude. You were way too harsh about that park, etc." And you could tell like he felt a little awkward from saying things that were so blunt while running backwards, and then he was just off. He didn't say like, "I like your videos" or any of that. It was just like to tell me that I was too harsh about the videos. So a little mesmerized, I just continued to skate the spot. So what happens next? The dude comes running back around, and I could tell he just felt uncomfortable with what he had left off and took off his headphones and was like, "Hey, yeah, I just want to say that I like your videos, etc." And he was super nice. We had this long conversation, and he was saying that him and his very young child go to Fat Kids almost every day, and they've never had an issue. And I feel that. I used to go there all the time too, and nothing personally bad has ever happened to me. So I knew that I had to give it a second take. And seeing as how it was one of the first skate parks actually opened up again, I had to go there and check it out for myself. had an amazing time. Fat Kids is really fun. It's still very weird. I will say everything there is built very unproportionally, but the fact that it's like away from the sun, it's very smooth inside. It's just everything's kind of lumpy and disproportional, but besides that, I had a really good time and I liked the park. And if you notice the shirt that I was wearing, I had drawn all over it just to get like an Instagram picture of me like wearing this shirt I doodled all over. And the reception for that has been amazing. People were stoked to see just me drawing more. Speaking of that, a lot of people have been asking to see my process for the murals and the drawings that I've been creating recently, and I actually documented the most recent one where it was this giant canvas that I drew, and it was so much fun. Okay, so today will be a little different. There's a few things I wanna try. First of all, spray paint. I gotta find some cardboard, maybe in some trash or something, and just practice there before I actually take it to the canvas. A little too premature for that, but I have red and black ink because the design I wanna do is just white, black, and red. I can use the white that the canvas already is and just color over it. But I have been researching a few tips and tricks about how to do a better job with paintbrushes. It's a very bold design, but there's still some intricate details here and there. So I think I'm gonna use this for the red, this for the black, and what I didn't do before, which is probably really stupid, and if anyone out there paints, you're gonna be like, are you kidding me? I didn't use any water for the acrylic paint, so I think it didn't make it look like it spread well, and also it just required a lot of paint to cover a little bit of surface. So water, I think, just spreads it. So we're just gonna start trying it, and I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this process. Up a decent amount. You can see that the edges are bad, but luckily it's got a really thick border coming up, so that'll probably all be covered. But for some reason, there's like random brushes hanging off the brush, and it like seeps into the white. So I'm gonna have to take a little brush and actually cover some of this little white space here and there. So that's, you know. Here we go. I'm gonna try to just freehand this black paint marker. There's a lot of mistakes, honestly. You know, this is still very new to me, but trying to get a solid black straight line, it's probably gonna be very difficult for me, but it's definitely gonna hide a lot of the mistakes, and then maybe we can go back over and try to figure out how to like fix the black marks as well. So just gonna go for it. Actually, let me practice. Okay. Okay. So for some reason, I left some of the red. I don't know why, but it's a little straighter than I assumed it would be. So that's a good sign so far. I think there's like a way, if I had like a straightener, that would be great. But right now I just kind of want to freehand it just to see if I can. Pretty good too. Boom. So here's where we are. It looks not so bad from afar. Like if I just turn the camera around, you can see mistakes here and there, but you can also tell that the black lines are gonna cover like the middle area and then the sides, which is gonna fix a lot of the side errors. But it looks good from afar, but then up close, you can really see a lot of the mistakes, like how not straight these lines are, etc. How that black line needs to be filled in. There's actually a decent amount of issues, but I think if I can just tinker with it a lot, like even after I do the black line, I'll probably go in and slightly fill some of the red marks, some of the white as well. I think I should be good, but right now I think I'm gonna paint some of the black because some of the background, there's a lot of black and I just don't wanna do that with a marker alone. So I think for now, I'm pretty content with the way this looks. I'm gonna take it back to my apartment and just like let it resonate, and then I'll look at it and stare at it and I'll understand what else I should put on it. But that's when I get the Instagram, is like after I make sure it's good. But I'm actually pretty proud of the way that this turned out. I feel like this could like live in a coffee shop or something ridiculous. But I think it's cute. Yes, drawing and illustration has taken up all of my time outside of skateboarding and making YouTube videos. It's been incredibly fun, and I feel like every day I just wake up and I have these like 5 creative things to do and try, and it's just been a really a really good, fulfilling time in life, and I appreciate the fact that people are out there enjoying what I'm creating. It means a lot that you follow me here on Instagram, on Twitter, wherever, because I'm always uploading different types of content. Also TikTok now, it's just randomly been growing, which is, yeah, cool, TikTok. Keep up with my Instagram at John Hill if you want to see things in real time. I'm actually about to skate this spot right now, which you probably know if you follow my Instagram, because that's what I do. I post things as I get them, and it's a really, really good time. Humans, I'll see you next time every Tuesday and Thursday for a new video on this channel. Check out the new Progress Daily video, because I've been uploading to that channel as well. All the skateboarding content for my brand and the writers for the brand. I feel ya. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, Progress Daily, and keep killing it.